I'm just hopping on for a really quick minute. I have not been posting a lot of videos lately. I've been just slammed with a variety of things, but I think I said I was gonna do a Camp Nanowrimo results video, so I'm here to do that really quickly and just let you know how Camp Nanowrimo went for me. Today is July 30th, and it went great. I finished. My goal was to finish writing my, I don't know, it's like a prequel to my series. It's a little novelette. It is probably going to act as a reader magnet. My goal was to finish that. I really did think it was going to take me the entire month. I ended up finishing it. I had 2 beta readers read it. I incorporated their changes. I did a couple self-edits, and I sent it to an editor, a line editor, yesterday, I think. So I sent it a little bit early. About, I think halfway through the month, I realized, or about halfway through the month, I was almost done the story, and I realized I was gonna have time to get everything done and edited by the end of the month. So I decided to really push myself for that, and I went ahead and booked the editor for August 1st. So it was great that I finished, was able to send it to her early, and I can't wait for her feedback. So I'm really looking forward to that. I have so many things to do, but yeah, I'm really excited because then I was able to outline book 2 in my series and start writing that. Honestly, I have not written that much. I have not written anywhere near as much as I should have, could have. I had a 4-day headache that was just like lingering. I did not write a single word in my book any of those 4 days. I could barely, function to do my regular jobs that I have to do right now. So there's that. Lately, I have been trying to purchase some books by indie authors intentionally. I've never really paid attention in the past as to whether it was an indie author or not, but lately I have bought several intentionally. And so I've enjoyed kind of just, seeing what's out there in the indie world, I guess. And then also, I've noticed that my Instagram is really growing, and I'm having a lot more engagement on my Instagram account, which has been awesome. I absolutely love chatting with readers and writers and just other people with similar interests on there. It's been really exciting for me to just connect in that way. I've had an Instagram account for a while, but I've never really actively engaged with it, to be honest, because I don't know, I couldn't figure out what I wanted to post about, and now it seems like I've gotten a little traction and I'm really having fun with that. So there's that. Also, I have a virtual book club that reads a book and meets virtually every month. But I thought it would actually be fun to kind of invite other people to read the same book, and I'll come back at the end of August and do like a video about the about the book, my review of the book, and then love to see you guys' comments and any other YouTubers maybe do their own review reaction videos. So I would love to see that happen. The book that we are reading in August is The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires by Grady Hendrix. This has mixed reviews. I've read a few kind of critical reviews about how it fell short in what it was trying to do, but I've also read a lot of really good reviews about how great it was and how interesting it was, and I personally am just really excited to read it because it takes place in Charleston, which is where I live, and so for me that adds an element of interest. But yeah, I absolutely think it will be pretty cool to read and just see. But I'm inviting you, any viewers who are also readers, to get it, read it, and then come back when I post the video and post comments. If you're a YouTuber, post your own reviews, or on Instagram, post something on Instagram and tag me in it so that we can have a chat with it at the end of the month. So again, if you're interested in doing that, I would love to discuss the book with more people. So I think that's it. I'm just going to keep this short and sweet. I just wanted to let you know that Camp Nano went awesome. I'm so excited and so happy that I committed to doing it. For some reason, the whole committing to do something in a short period of time just works for me. I'm a binge writer, and I guess that's how I get things done. So now I need to kind of keep focusing on deadlines and committing to things. I feel good about the fact that I have book 2 book 2 outlined, but I need to get that written. So as I started writing it, just a curious question for other writers. As I started writing it, I was kind of curious if anybody else found that when they moved on from one book into another, did you kind of like feel a little like out of sorts, not as into it? Because I'm kind of feeling like a little lackluster about it as I started it, like, no, the story's not as good. But I feel like when I started writing book 1, I kind of felt that way too about that book, like, this is it. And then I really got into it and got invested in my characters and was like feeling with them and whatnot. So I think kind of I just got like really invested in that story. So I'm just wondering if anybody else kind of feels that way when you move on to the next story. Because I didn't feel that way about the reader magnet because it was a backstory of my character's parents. So it was like just heavily involved with the characters still. And this time the story's like moving on. There are characters from book 1 obviously, but it's no longer about those main characters. So, the main characters in book 1 are not the same 2 main characters in book 2. So I'm just wondering if anybody else feels kind of like, whoa, starting a new work, kind of like you just can't get into that, new world. I don't know. I didn't mean to ramble 2 minutes on about that, but if that does happen to you, I'd love to hear about it. Anyway, cutting this short, trying to get out of here, trying to shut my mouth before I hit 7 minutes. So thank you for watching and drop a comment below.